Welcome to this very unique, special, weird episode of Washington Live. As you've gathered, our main host, Jaron Rosine, is on vacation. We've had Todd Patterson host on Monday. We had Diana Rich host Wednesday. And so we've kind of gone through the bullpen, and now you're stuck with me. I'm Nick Steffens. I'm usually just the producer of the show, but today I'm stepping in as guest host, as well as keeping my producer title. We have kind of a best of show. That's kind of what I've been calling it for the past week. I've kind of grabbed some clips, some funny clips from all of our segments, from the police report, our new segment with Todd Patterson, the joke of the day, the Pause and More segment, and the birthday game. So I've kind of grabbed bits and pieces from that. Also, just kind of, we never get alone time, you and me, on the morning show. You can watch the news break where it's just me, but as far as this morning show / Washington Live, it's never just us. So this will be a fun experience for me to host. It's been a fun, what has it been, almost 3 months now that we've been doing this. I graduated back in May and got this job right out of college. And then, it set up all of this. It didn't always look like this if you've been watching from the very beginning, or if you've gone back and watched our first couple of episodes. So I wanted to play a clip from our inaugural episode. And it's bad. I went back and watched it. It's bad. I am very glad that Matt Bryant, our publisher / my boss, did not fire me on the first day. Just take a look. It's pretty brutal.
Good morning. You are watching Washington Live. I am your host, Jaron Rosine, and I am so excited to be joining you on this inaugural first show. We are in for some exciting things. I'm kind of watching myself on the screen too, so I need to not get distracted there. Also joined in the studio right now, our producer.
Hello, my name is Nick Steffens. I'm the producer of this show now. I kind of sit back here, as you can see, in all this fancy equipment. That camera just turned off for some reason. So
That's
we're
all
off
right.
to a great start already. Yeah.
Also joined in the studio by our publisher, Mr. Matt Bryant.
Hello.
Before I turn it over to Matt to describe how we are here and kind of what the plan is, I'll share a little bit about what you can expect for these shows. Every show that we will be doing 2 this week, Monday, Wednesday, and then it'll be 3 days a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. We're going to do it at 10 a.m. We're going to bump that an hour so I can...
So you can get your beauty sleep?
I can be calmer that way. Every day you will see a little review of the police log. We will do weather. We will do birthday shout outs. We will also be open to suggestions. So in the chat or email washialive@gmail.com, you can give those birthday shout outs. You can give the birthday shout outs in the chat, or you can give suggestions on what you would like to see, because that's what we want to do. We want to give you the content that you desire. Options might be food, drink, pets. We can talk about my cat Gus, who got neutered twice. So we'll do whatever you'd like to see and look forward to that.
So as you can see, these panels they weren't all the way down, so it kind of looked weird. We didn't have all these fancy, all these logos. We didn't have these new lights. It was bad. The mics weren't properly set up, so you couldn't hear me at the beginning. There was nerves involved as well. So it's pretty bad. As you're watching, you can see what it looks like now. But here's a clip of the last time Jaron hosted, and it's night and day, the difference between the two. Take a look.
And welcome to Washington Live, powered by KCTC. I'm your host, Jaron Rosine. Our producer is Nick Steffens. Our publisher is Matt Bryant. We're part of the Southeast Iowa Union. And later today, our guest is Melissa Westfall of Stairway to the Stars and Elliott Realty. Looking forward to that conversation. She will keep me in check on today's Friday show. Birthday shout-outs, if you have them, please put them in the chat or email washialive@gmail.com. That works for local events, anniversaries, whatever you'd like to promote. Feel free to send it our way.
Yeah, as I said, night and day. Looks so much better now, and we will continue to improve. As you saw, there's graphics being added. We just got these new lights, and we'll continue to make the show better for you, the audience. So let's get into kind of our normal show, as normal as it can be. So for local events coming up on the 5th, we have the first annual Ainsworth Rock and Picnic at Ballfield at Ballfield. The food trucks will be there, music by Fathead Productions. There'll be kickball, bag tournament, and more. That is from 9 to 6 p.m. Then coming up, let's see, we'll have a show by the next event, so I'll save those for later. We do have part of the police report. This is actually a pre-recorded episode. It is actually Thursday, September 1st when I'm sitting down and doing this. This will go live tomorrow the 2nd. So let's look at the police report for just today, Thursday. There was 7 animal calls, 5 for traffic, 4 for suspicious activity, 2 fire calls, and then one's down the list, disturbing the peace and quiet, all other offenses, disorderly conduct, civil dispute, property lost and found, assist of other agencies, for a total of 25 calls. Some of the highlights are received multiple calls about someone burning something in a dumpster. The subject was burning furniture due to bed bugs. One of the first few callers was on the fire department and advised the fire was not out of control. The fire was out upon the last call, but was still smoking. They were going to put some water on it to finish extinguishing the fire. They were advised on the burning ordinance. I mean, the person was a firefighter. You have bed bugs. I don't think bed bugs can survive a fire. You know what? Applaud the ingenuity. I just burned it down. Caller reporting a turkey is sitting in the right lane on the side of the road, sitting upright but possibly injured. Responded and advised the turkey had already been hit. Officer moved it off the road. Later received a call from Agri-Partners of Wayland advising they lost 3 turkeys on Highway 218 up to Hills. We'll advise them if we receive any other reports. So that means there are 2 turkeys still to be found. And one did not make it, unfortunately. Well, it was just hit, and hopefully it can recover. So hopefully there's all 3. Last one here, caller reports they have a pile of wood setting outside near their basement. Caller advised a subject moved the wood up against the window and left. Don't put your wood on other people's window. So I'm gonna play some clips from what I think are some of the best moments of the police report as we've been doing this show now for what feels like a very long time, but it's only been 2-3 months. So yeah, take a listen.
Caller unable to locate husband since he left for work. Officer spoke with the male. He is fine.
Need some alone time.
Yeah, just needed a break.
Oh my. Finally, June 26th, caller reports her husband found a set of keys in his pants pocket, but he's not sure where they came from. Dispatch found the owner and returned the keys. Highlights. Caller reports a small cow on the roadway. 9210 assisted while the animal was located and returned to the landowner.
That was like one of 3 cow situations. I only put 1 in because I thought
This
that
past
was
week?
Yeah,
Yes.
I thought that was way too much cattle.
Have you ever
for
seen a
one
cow
episode.
when you were on the road, not penned?
Yes.
So did 3 other people. One of them I ran into right when I was outside, and it was Lori, the mother, telling about her boy Matt, having to swerve to avoid a large bovine, which they're not supposed to swerve for the deer. But I mean, if you hit a cow,
Oh, yeah, that's bad.
yeah, that's not going to be good. So luckily, no accidents. Everyone paying attention on the road, which is good. Caller reports 10 to 12 people fighting in the Fairway parking lot. 104 and 109 responded. Everything was fine. It was a bus of children unloading from camp.
Probably middle schoolers.
If it's middle schoolers, they probably were fighting.
Which would be your expertise, as we well know. Shenanigans.
Party, right?
And then we have 2 reports of the owl. One on South 3rd reports an owl in the front yard of a residence. Owl flew off upon arrival. Then we had another call reporting an owl in the yard that appears to be injured with an injury to one eye that is apparent. Multiple people responded. They got closer today, but the owl flew up into a tree.
So I assume it's the same owl if it says we got closer.
And conservation has done a really good job. They've taken care of a few owls, so if they can get it, I think they can work to fix it. The large owl that we've reported on was found again, this time on McCready Drive, and it was contained by county conservation.
We got him.
Yeah, well, I think it was more about the injury, not and fixing the owl. There was another owl sighting, by the way.
There was?
So my good friends, Missy and her daughter, Allie, it's a whole animal thing. They've been collecting tree frogs because they're incredibly noisy and not ending their lives. They've been rehoming the tree frogs. So at 10 p.m., they're leaving their subdivision, and on the post at the subdivision is this large owl that Allie spots. I think there's pictures that we'll have to find, but anyway, it's just been this whole owl theme because we had the owl with the hurt eye, that was spotted 3 times and then collected, another owl, and then this is like the 4th. Caller reports baby animals are being given out to the children, being bussed in from other communities. 111 spoke with the caller.
So is it the animals or the kids being bussed in?
I think the kids were bussed in and the animals were bussed out. But check with the parents before giving out the pets. Disorderly conduct again. Caller requests a deputy to the residence for a subject who is intoxicated and threw a cup of water out the window, and he would like someone to speak with her. 9214 responded, parties will separate. You know, alcohol can cause disagreements.
Yeah, glass of water out the window.
Wasteful.
Get them off the streets.
Finally, we'll close this out with the caller reporting smelling something weird. 111 responded, it was the subject's grilling.
Which must not be good grilling.
I'm also curious what in the world they were making. One other disorderly. Caller reports customers are reporting 2 people are arguing outside near a dark gray Chrysler van with just married painted on the windows. Also unable to locate.
Off to a good start.
I think the police report is definitely our audience's favorite segment that we do here. It's great. It's one of my favorite segments as well. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and when we come back, I will, there's no we on this episode, unfortunately. I will talk kind of about the joke of the day and the Pause and More segment, kind of highlighting the best moments from that. So stay tuned.
At Ace, we're eager to assist you with all your shopping needs. Whether that be finally painting that room, getting ready for the next hunting season, or upgrading your bathroom. Whatever it may be, we'll make sure you get what you need.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Federation Bank is a locally owned bank providing award-winning customer service. We believe that we are more than just a federation of banks, but a federation of communities, serving Brighton, Richland, Wellman, and Washington, Iowa. Federation Bank's highly skilled staff is here to make sure you are able to accomplish your personal and professional goals, whatever they may be. Federation Bank, your family bank.
Welcome back to Washington Live. I'm your host / producer, Nick Steffens. Jaron is gone still. He'll be back on Wednesday, September 7th for that show. We'll have St. James Fall Fest. That will be the topic. We'll have a show on Monday due to Labor Day, so go out and celebrate that day. One of my favorite segments that I've been able to do is the joke of the day with Todd Patterson. I went and filmed. We probably filmed 40 jokes, some of them good, some of them bad, most of them bad. But that was such a fun experience, and I've just been able to edit that. And on my Tuesday, Thursday mornings on my edit periods, and it always puts a smile on my face. So here's the joke of the days so far.
Hey, Emmy, why did the orange lose the race?
Why?
It ran out of juice. That's terrible.
Oh, mine too.
Yeah. Emmy, did you know that I only know 25 letters of the alphabet?
Why?
That's the punchline.
Oh.
Let's cut that one. Emmy, did you know that I only know 25 letters of the alphabet?
No.
I don't know why. Hey, Emmy,
Hi.
why don't eggs tell jokes?
Why?
They crack each other up. Hey, Vina, how long should socks be?
I don't know.
12 inches so you can put a foot in them. Hi, Emmy.
Hi.
Why can't a nose be 12 inches long?
Why?
Because then it would be a foot. Hey, Emmy.
What?
How do you make a tissue? Like a Kleenex. Hey, Emmy. How do you make a tissue? Hey, Emmy.
Hi.
How do you make a tissue dance?
How?
You put a little boogie in it. Years ago, I was addicted to the hokey pokey. Did you know that?
No.
And then I turned myself around.
You didn't get that one.
I did get it. He didn't get it. He just didn't like.
I will say I did understand that joke, Todd. I was busy, being a video producer, checking audio levels and doing all that. I was just doing my job. I'm not that dumb. We'll talk about my inability to do math later on. But I did understand that joke, Todd. Another great segment that I've been able to do is the Pause and More segment. That is, like this show, has evolved over time. I used to go and film all the pets, but as we've added so many different shows, we have this morning show, I have my news break, we have the sports show with our sports reporters Andy Krutzinger and Hunter Moeller, and then, I guess today for me, yesterday for you guys viewing, we started our coaches show. So we have a lot of different shows, and being able to take that 3 hours, an hour to film and 2 hours to edit a Pause and More segment has unfortunately just been too much for my work week. So now we just put a picture of the animal on the screen and we just talk about it. But here is some past clips of the Pause and More segment. All of these animals have been adopted, but who doesn't love cute animals? So take a look.
I'm here with Vanessa at Pause and More, and this is Ruben. Ruben is a terrier mix. He's a little shy at first, but then he warms up, and there's no bite history. And what else about Ruben?
Well, he's still a puppy. He's between 6 and 8 months old, and he is currently up for adoption. He's good with other dogs, and I think he would make a good pet for any home.
Yeah, Ruben is a little cutie, and if you'd like to consider adopting Ruben, this puppy terrier for your home, come out to Pause and More. I'm here with Vanessa right now, and they can help you out. This one is Cartman, aka Lovebug. Cartman is a domestic long hair, described as Lovebug. Do you seek affection? I do. If you also like petting, purrs, and paws kneading your lap, I think we might have a lot in common. Cartman is looking for someone who enjoys quiet times and togetherness. Could that someone be you? For more information on this animal, contact the Pause and More Animal Shelter. Yeah, if I can get along with Cartman, I bet you can too. Contact Pause and More to adopt.
So I found this cat. This one just came right up to me, and I thought there's no way I could make this video without featuring her.
This cat's name is Darby. She is a new arrival, a domestic short hair. She's about 4 years old, and she has no bite history.
If I had a different landlord, she would be coming home with me. She, as you can tell, just likes to sit up right here on my lap. And earlier was playing in the tubes and with all the other toys. What are you doing with your butt up in the air like this? Hey, you're so sweet. So this is Calypso. Calypso is a mix of two different dogs.
Yeah, she may even have some husky in her. She's got maybe some healer and shepherd in her.
And you have the most beautiful eyes. Hey. Hi.
Very affectionate. Hey.
I think I got some of her hair in my mouth. He's a killer. Watch this. Look at that. So this is Catnip. I didn't even pick Catnip out. I came in here and set up all of my equipment, and I turned around and he was investigating my, all my equipment. Well, Catnip is a very playful cat, a black cat, as you can see. I would say probably the most curious cat I've ever encountered. They say curiosity killed the cat, but people forget that the rest of the quote is, "and satisfaction brought it back to life." And I think Catnip here definitely finds satisfaction in his curiosity. Now Catnip is trying to eat, drop them. Tried to eat this very expensive lav mic, so please don't do that.
This dog's name is Benson. He's a Terrier American Pit Bull mix. He is declawed and has no bite history. Benson would make the perfect outside dog. He is full of energy, loves to swim, and as you can tell, loves to play fetch. Benson is also very well trained. He knows how to sit, stay, shake hands. Dogs do get adopted quickly, so if you're interested in adopting Benson, get down to Pause and More as soon as you can. This camera shy cat's name is Tofu. She's a domestic short-hair tabby mixed. Tofu is described as a secret admirer. When it comes to relationships, she is very level-headed and doesn't leap in paws first. But give her a little time, and she'll begin to shower you with purrs, headbutts, and plenty of lap time. If you're interested in adopting any of these dogs or cats, reach out to Paws and More Animal Shelter.
Absolutely adorable. Has not scratched my dress shirt yet. I think calico is the word. And there are 1, 2, 3, 4. It is kitten season, and you could have this one or one of the other 3. Oh, hi. This is Vinny. Vinny was a transfer, obviously a brindle, pit bull, a sweetheart of a pit bull, not neutered. Very easygoing, happy-go-lucky, just chilling.
This cat's name is Twix. She is a 2.5-year-old domestic short hair. She has no bite history, and she has not yet been declawed. Twix was a lazy kitty, preferring to lounge around instead of playing. She has some damage on her left ear, but I promise you she is a lover, not a fighter. This kitten's name is Stubbs. She's a bit of a fraidy cat, but that doesn't stop her from wanting to play. Although she can be scared of toys, she is not scared of humans. She was constantly demanding to be picked up and held. She is great with children, and she is also good with other cats. These 2 kittens are Beezus and Davy. There is also Howie, but he decided to take a nap. As soon as I walked in, they were rubbing up against me, purring, even climbing up my legs onto my back. Davy was definitely the most playful out of the bunch, climbing down my arm and looking at the camera. Howie was not thrilled when we woke him up from his nap, but we went right back into playing.
Oh. Don't fall. Yeah. Your butt on my face.
Last time I was at Paws and More, I highlighted 3 cats, one of which was Howie. He decided to take a nap last time, but now he was full of energy. Howie's former cage mates were adopted during Paws and More's Black Tie and Tail event, but Howie has made some new friends. This is Buster. What he lacks in intelligence, he makes up for with playfulness. We had a great time playing with the assortment of toys. That was until Howie demanded that I start paying attention to him again. Buster decided to wake up their other friend, Emmett. He was not happy about it, and he let me know.
Did we wake you up? I'm sorry.
After I picked him up and gave him a head scratch, he was happy. If you're interested in adopting, contact Paws and More today.
It's really hard for me not to go there and play with these cats or these dogs and not take one of them home, but my landlord does not allow pets. Maybe I could sneak one, but it's just hard. We're going to take another commercial break. When we come back, we'll talk about, I'm going to play the birthday game. I have a list of celebrities. I do not know their birthdays. I just Googled famous birthday September 2nd, and the celebrities popped up on top, so I did not get to read their birthdays. I just saw their names and their photos. So I'm going to play the birthday game myself to see how I do, and then we'll also play some of the best stuff from the birthday game. So stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Since 1905, Kelowna Cooperative Technology Company has helped our community stay connected with the latest advancements in clear, dependable telecommunications services. KCTC provides rural Iowans with access to high-speed fiber internet, as well as phone, television, computer repair, and cybersecurity solutions. We're also proud supporters of local organizations and area schools within the community. KCTC, keeping Kelowna connected.
For many, farmland holds more than financial value. It holds emotional value. Whether your farm has been in your family for generations or it's an investment, we recognize the importance of your relationship with your land. At Hertz Farm Management, we have been serving landowners in Iowa for over 75 years. At Hertz, we bring a personal and knowledgeable approach to helping customers manage, buy, sell, or appraise farms. We invite you to visit our Washington office and partner with someone you can trust.
Welcome back to Washington Live. I am your guest host, Nick Steffens. Jaron is out, and so you're stuck with me. I'm also producing the show. So this is a pre-recorded episode, as I mentioned at the top of the show. It is now time for me. Actually, I'm going to do the National Day today. It is National VJ Day, Victory over Japan Day, back for World War II. So if your grandparents or your father are served, this is a good day to remember them by. I'm sure you remember them every day, but especially September 2nd. So now we're going to get into the birthday game. I am going to play the birthday game right now. I don't know how I'm going to do. I always sit back there. I always have the dates or the birth dates and the ages, and so it's easy for me, to cast stones but I live in a glass house, so I shouldn't do that. So now I'm going to play the birthday game. I have the list of all the celebrities. I do not have their ages here. It's just celebrities. I did not see their ages. I just saw their photo and their name. So first up, we have Keanu Reeves, and I know he just turned 50. He doesn't look like it, but he just turned 50 not a year or two ago. And people always, there's like that painting that looks like him, so people say that he's immortal because he doesn't age. I'm going to go 52. I think he's 52. I know he just turned 50 not too long ago, but I don't remember how long ago that was. I feel like it was during the pandemic, so I'm going to go 52. Next up, we have, I'm just going to put like a counter somewhere. Nick, when you edit this, put like a counter here for the audience. Salma Hayek. She's another one that she looks very good for her age, but I think she's still older. That money always helps. So I'm gonna go with, I think she's 50 as well. I'm gonna go 50, lock in the answer, and she's 50. The counter will be here probably. Mark Harmon, okay. I understand, audience, that I am young. I am 23, just turned 23 a month ago. That a lot of the celebrities I put are people who I be like, oh yeah, they're famous. I recognize them. That I skip over a lot of people who were famous years ago in the 80s and such. But so I apologize for that. I do show my age when I pull the celebrities for this. But Mark Harmon, I believe Law and Order. I could be wrong. Don't get mad at me. I think he's in a crime show. He's white hair, if my memory serves me right. 63. I'm gonna go 63 for Mark Harmon. Next up, we have Cat Williams, the comedian. I had cable television in my room growing up, so I watched Comedy Central when I probably shouldn't have been watching Comedy Central, and I watched a lot of Cat Williams. I don't think he's made the healthiest life choices, so I think he might look I have a picture of him in my head of what he looks like, and I think he doesn't look as good as he could. If that's okay for me to say. It might be a little rude. I'm gonna go 57. I think he's a bit younger than he looks. 57. Last birthday, we have Terry Bradshaw, old QB. As another person, I think he looks older than he actually is, because he played football back when the helmets were made of plastic and packing peanuts. He's probably has CTE, which is awful that a lot of those athletes go through that. But if you watch him on, I think he's on Fox Sports for their football games. He is a character. I'm just gonna go 70. I really don't know. There's a part of me says he can be early 60s, but a part of me wants to say he's 75. But I'm just gonna go 70. I know a lot of people are gonna be mad about that. Again, I show my age during this game. I don't know how I just did. Like I said, there's probably gonna be a counter somewhere, a graphic maybe. I don't know. That's for future me to figure out. So I'm gonna play a few clips from previous episodes. I believe I pulled the episode with Amy Green. She absolutely killed it on the birthday game. And then one with Todd Patterson, which was a very hectic game. And that's when you can see that I get a little messed up back there with my numbers and everything like that. So watch and laugh at me.
Who do we have for birthdays that we're playing the birthday game? We have a change of rules, by the way.
Oh,
Nick,
yes.
Tell us, what are the rules of this game we're playing?
Since I can't do math, as you hinted at, we've changed it where now it's not like the lowest score like golf, where it's however close you were. Now it's you have to get the birthday within 3 years to get a point. So you have a 6-year
6-year gap.
Oh,
and we get a point. If we land it right on, we get 2 points.
Yes, and if you
so
land
there's
it right
still
on.
a little math involved. I'll get my
There
pen out
is.
for you.
But I should be able to handle it this time.
All right, I think we have 6 celebrity birthdays. I wish people could play along, but I mean, I guess you can watch along.
Yes.
So who do we have?
First up, we have Forrest Whitaker, known for several TV shows and movies throughout his years. This is a younger image of him.
Well, how am I supposed to tell if this is a younger image?
Because I could not find a good image of
Oh,
at
You
the
said
do
side.
I say it out loud?
Yes, you do.
How do I know that won't change your?
It will, so we
Well,
can alternate
yeah,
going
you-
first. You can go first on this one,
Oh, okay.
or I can, and I'll go first on this
I'm
one.
really horrible at this kind of thing. I'm going to say
love that.
68.
68. Okay, I'll go 60. And I'm just blindly guessing.
He is 61.
Okay. Sorry, Amy. Gosh dang it. I actually want
I hope
to
I'm not
lose.
insulting anyone through this game because I really am bad at
Well, every
guessing
lady is 30, as you
ages.
mentioned.
Yeah.
Looks like
Yeah.
they're mostly
I know.
dudes. They're all dudes.
I think, yeah, there
Are
was.
there no female birthdays? Go ahead with the next one.
We have Adam Savage from Mythbusters.
Oh, that's who that is. Okay, I'll go first, and I'll say 48. 48.
48.
I'm going to go much older, as in 56.
All right.
He is 55.
Woo!
So we tied it up. We've tied it up.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
You got it.
Okay, so
Who's
now we'll have Gabriel Iglesias, the comedian.
Have you seen his stuff?
I have. My husband is a comedian himself.
Okay. So you have the inside track. What do you think?
I don't know that. I would say 42.
I will go to the 50.
He is 46, so no points.
No points given to either. So we're tied up. All right, who's next? Let's keep her moving.
Okay, we have a very famous comedic actor, Will Ferrell. And I believe this is a very recent
Oh, it's
image.
I'll go 62.
I'll go.
You could go one up or one below, but now that doesn't really matter. You just.
I
you do
just
you.
hate guessing 56 again.
56.
What'd you say, Jay?
I said 62, I think.
He is 55.
Woo!
All right,
That's my
Amy.
lucky number.
I do
Okay,
love-
so now Will Ferrell's birthday is actually tomorrow. Forgot to mention that. And now we're going to Sunday's birthday.
Now, Amy is in the lead, and we have
Yes.
2 more birthdays.
So we have David Hasselhoff.
Is he still alive?
Yes.
After that.
No one hassles the Hoff.
Is
What are
this
you
a
talking
current
about?
picture? Current picture?
This is I
Outdated.
think it's a year old. I think
Okay.
this was for the promo he did.
I think you have to go first.
I do. Does anyone remember the hamburger incident?
Yes, hamburger.
Yes, he was in a blackout state of intoxication, crawling after a hamburger. Poor guy. Happens to the best of us.
Yeah, we all have been there.
Your horse stories for later.
Yes.
Okay, so I'll guess first. Very doubt. Lots of skin.
Yeah, this was the like.
Thank you, Nick. 72.
And I will say 70. 70.
70.
He is 70. So 2
Son
points.
of a
Oh my gosh!
gun.
Beginner's luck.
And I
Okay,
get
you
one.
can, you can come back.
So it's 4-2. Okay, I'm gonna get this age right on. Luke Bryan.
Yes, Luke Bryan. I will note. You know how hard it was to find an image where his face wasn't airbrushed?
Is this looks airbrushed?
It still is, but this is like not as bad as
I
the
don't
other
care.
ones.
I love him on American Idol.
Okay, so do you
Love
want to go
him.
first with this one?
Love
I
him
think
on
it is your
American
turn.
Idol. I'm going to say he's 46.
Oh, interesting. I was gonna go in the lowers, but I think you might be right. I'll go 44.
He is 46.
This is amazing!
These new
The crowd goes wild!
these new rules suck. I'll help you with them later.
You finally met your match, Jaron.
Amy has 6 points. Jaron has 2 points. I got my butt kicked.
And you said there's no prize. Darn it, the one
prize
time
is
I win.
winning.
Man.
So first up, we have Selena Gomez.
Only Murders in the Building?
Yes,
Luke,
very
do you
popular.
watch? Do you stream?
I know her from, like, she was on a Disney show. Or,
Yeah, she was on Wizards of Waverly
yeah,
Place.
when my kids were younger.
Yeah, when I was.
didn't watch it.
That was my generation.
Yeah. How old are you, Nick?
I'm 23.
I'd say she's 26.
Yeah, so
And then I will go 29.
she is 30.
Ooh, I get a point on this one. You know, I've lost several times in a row, but if I win this one, I will not mind.
Okay, so now, if I get my cursor right, we have David Spade, comedian, Tommy Boy.
I can
61.
61 for you. I'm going to go 58.
You want to go 58?
I think so.
Well, that's good because that's how old he is.
58, but don't I get a point too?
You get a point because you're 3.
So Jaron, 3 points.
Well, it's going to be hard to catch up.
Point.
Oh, it's
No,
we got 4 left. We got 4 left.
It's quite a bit older to me than that.
He rode hard.
One of my favorite actors now, Willem Dafoe.
Willem, that's right.
78.
70. Yeah, I'll just do 75. Play nice.
Oh, come on, you guys are being mean. He's not that old. He's 67.
I don't think you any. Sorry, Willem. I'm sure he's watching.
He was in Apocalypse Now. That's what I remember him from. Like in 1976.
Yeah.
He'd only be,
Yeah, was it Apocalypse? Yeah, it was.
Okay.
So,
else do we have?
0 points. Sir.
okay. So score 3-1.
3-1.
3-1.
And
So if
we
you,
have 3 more to go.
we have Danny Glover.
Do you want me to go first on this one?
Sure.
65.
72.
He is 62. So, Jaren, you get another point.
62?
That's what, 76. 76. Sorry.
Hey, now I call into question all of these.
I think that's
The whole reason we changed the rules of the game is because of the math in this one.
I looked at the wrong person, so I already spoiled John Leguizamo,
I'd
who's
say
next.
62.
He's
For John
70 he's
Leguizamo,
76.
I'm saying 62.
You still don't get a point, Todd, because you're already wrong.
Okay, so let's pull it together, guys. So Danny Glover is how old?
76.
Who gets the points? Are those
No one gets the points. You guys are both wrong.
And Todd gets 2 points on Leguizamo.
So
I
we're
get
tied.
0. We're tied. 3-3.
Yes.
Let's move to Prince George.
Yes. Last one is Prince George. This is actually from like yesterday, so it's the most recent photo we've ever gotten.
Did she text you? Like,
Yeah, I got her on speed though. No, it was like because it's his birthday, so they released a photo.
and he was being, yeah, it doesn't matter, but I enjoy every once in a while seeing little updates about him disrupting formal events, as we tend to do. I'm a disruptor of formal events.
I couldn't even begin to. 7?
3, 5, 6. I'll
8?
do 5.
7.
No, he's older than that. 6.
You sure you want to change your answer?
Is he 5?
No, he's 9.
Well,
Hey, got a point.
I should have done better.
We would have. I won.
So the winner, who was bestowed winning, is Todd Patterson, our guest today, and the CEO of Washington County Hospital and Clinics.
Yeah, I got mixed up the numbers. I'm like writing on a pen and I got offset. It's fun. And I think the counting got a little mixed up. I don't know if Todd actually won that last one, but we'll let him feel good. Let him have that victory. He needs it. Thank you for joining us, or me. I keep saying us and we. It's just me today. I'm all alone in the studio. So thank you for joining me on this very weird, unique, special episode of Washington Live. We'll be back on September 7th. As I said, we're going to take Labor Day off. So we'll be back on September 7th with St. James, talking about their Fall Fest. Not the real St. James, the St. James for Fall Fest. Again, thank you for joining me. I know this has kind of been weird. If you made it this far, I appreciate you. And I will see you next Wednesday.